Here at the Pyrfect Family, our chickens are our beautiful, friendly pets that just happen to give us delicious eggs. With that in mind, we've always strived to make chicken keeping as simple and easy as possible, both for us and for the chickens. We have implemented a bunch of things on our homestead to make it as simple and as seamless as possible, making chicken keeping basically self-sufficient. If you've seen any videos on our channel, you might have seen these already, but first thing we did was implement these automatic feeders and waterers. So that's 30-gallon water, so it lasts about a month here. And this feeder, I think it's 15 gallons. It holds about 75 pounds of food, which lasts about a month as well. So it's pretty self-sufficient for the chickens. Fill it up once a month and they're good. You can go on vacation, you can do whatever you need to. If you're away, you're at home, not a lot of work, no work on a daily basis. So it's super easy in that sense. Another thing that we do that makes chicken keeping self-sufficient is these roll-away nest boxes. Not only does it keep the eggs from the hens so that you can protect from any hens trying to eat them, but it also saves us a lot of time and energy because all of the eggs roll away into the nest box, which means you get nice clean eggs because they don't have a chance to come in contact with anything else to get dirty, whether that's dirty chicken feet or poop or anything on the ground or in a traditional nest box. And the nice thing is, if you do go away on vacation or if you just can't come out on a single day to collect the eggs, they roll away into this compartment and they're away from the hens. So no problem. Hens can't get to them, hens can't break them, can't eat them, can't do anything to mess with them. Perfectly sustainable to make it easy on you. And if you go on vacation, you don't have to have somebody collect eggs every day. You can have them collect every couple days or however often you think is necessary before your nest boxes fill up. So we have 2 of those, so you can go a long time without collecting eggs as well. Another nice thing that we have that makes it pretty self-sufficient is we have some cameras in the run, and we have a camera inside of the coop. There's the camera up there in the back of the coop, and the reason that's beneficial for chicken keeping and making it self-sufficient is, again, if you're away on vacation, you can check in on your chickens, make sure everybody's fine, make sure everybody's okay. But on a more practical basis every day, we can remotely log into those cameras and we can make sure everybody got to bed, which is really important to make sure everybody's safe and sound every night. And then also during the day, just for entertainment, because it's fun. You can look into the cameras, see what everybody's doing in the run during the day, how everything's going. Also, you could be able to check on food and water remotely. You can see, oh, okay, nobody's over there drinking, nobody's eating. Maybe I should check out and see if it needs to be refilled. Things like that. So it's super easy in that sense. And the last thing that I want to talk about, which is the new thing, partly new, partly old, is this automatic door. So this is an automatic door from Omelette. If you haven't seen it before, it's a horizontal sliding door, which is really nice. And it's automatic, meaning you could set it to one of multiple different settings. The first being with the light, so you can choose to open and close it based on daylight. So it'll open up when it's bright enough in the morning and it'll close when it's dark at night. You could also set it to specific times. So you set what time it is in the system, and then you could say, hey, open at 7, close at 6 p.m., however you want to do it. Or the last thing you can set it to is just manual. So you just come out here and hit the button, close, open. And if you have never seen an Omelette Coop automatic door, the nice thing is it has these sensors that keep the chickens safe. So if I go to close the door and a chicken's here and it tries to get closed in the door, it won't actually close them in the door, which is super nice. It just puts a little bit of pressure, realizes that there's a chicken there, opens back up. So we really like this door. We've had it since we got the girls, so about a year now. And the only issue that we've run into was we have all of this automatic things set up. So we have like I mentioned, the nest boxes, the food, the water, the cameras, everything that we can check on all the girls, make sure everybody's fine. But there was one glaring issue that we had regarding the door. So it would let them out in the morning, and then it closes before they're up at bed. But the problem comes in, especially if you're away. And if you have chickens, you'll realize that sometimes, you know, they're living creatures. They don't always do what they're supposed to do. So some girls will be late to bed and they'll miss the closing of the door. So they'll be out in this run at night, which is where we don't want them. We want them in the coop, nice and safe. But you have the cameras, you can see, you can check in on them and be like, oh, one of the girls is not in there. But if you're away, there's nothing you can do about it. And if you're at home, then you gotta, you know, come out in the middle of the night, close them up, open the door, put them back in there. It's a big hassle. And so that was kind of an issue. We're like, oh man, it's so nice to have the automatic door, opens up, closes. But knowing that we need it to open, there's nothing we could really do about it except for come out here and open it or close it if one of the girls is out or if it malfunctioned or anything. Which luckily it hasn't malfunctioned at all. It's really good. The only issues we run into is if the batteries are low, then kind of acts wonky, but you replace batteries and no problems. So with all that said, let me talk about the new Gadget, which is awesome. So you can see it right here. This is a new product from Omelette. What they did is they made the door now able to be Wi-Fi enabled. So just like the cameras out here, now the door is Wi-Fi enabled. And what that means is you can pull up on your app, and you'll see it right here. This is what it looks like in the app. All you gotta do, connect Bluetooth your phone to the door. Super easy setup. Connect it to your local Wi-Fi, and then you can control the door from an app instead of doing it manually. And the nice thing about that is not only can you control it manually, but you get notifications on your phone. So you can check in at any time whether or not the door is open or closed, and you can manually hit it to open on your phone. You can manually, we have a coop light attached to it, so anytime it's dark, we can turn the coop light on the inside, and that'll turn on. And basically the good thing about that is it draws the girls in, because at nighttime they're attracted to anything with a light. But you can do all of that remotely now. So if you check in on your cameras, you see there's a straggler that didn't make it to bed, you can easily hit the door open, let them in, hit the door closed, close them up, and now everybody's good to go. And also the same thing like I mentioned earlier, if you have it set to manual mode instead of a light or a timer, then all you have to do is pull out your phone and hit that from no matter where you are. If it's connected to Wi-Fi, then there you go. It's easy as you can get, pretty self-sufficient. You don't even have to come outside, which is super nice. I mean, it's kind of lazy, but also really nice, especially with all these other things that we have in place. Like if we go on vacation now, not only are the eggs taken care of, they don't have to be collected every day. The food and the water will never have to be touched. They're never going to be gone for a month. And then the door as well. Like we never have to worry about are any of the girls getting locked out or anything like that. So nobody really has to come by. If we're only gone for half a week or possibly even a week, nobody would have to come by or check on anything. We've got the food, the water. We can watch the chickens on the camera, make sure everything's fine, and we can fully adjust the door, open and close it, turn on their lights, everything they need, which is super convenient and super nice. And it's just a really nice added touch. It's probably like the last thing that we've thought, hey, that would kind of be nice if they did that. And I've been thinking, oh man, it'd be nice if somebody came out with a Wi-Fi enabled door. And lo and behold, Omelette was thinking it up and came out with it and released it, and it's pretty nice. You can either buy the complete new door, or you just take your old box, this is the old box, and you screw it off and attach the cables. This is the new box. So all you gotta do is replace the boxes, and it was, I think, $60 to switch that out, which is pretty expensive if you think about it, but not if you think about the time and energy that it'll save. You never having to come back out in the middle of the night, let the girls open, or if in the morning you check and you're like, oh, the door didn't work, let me try to open it remotely, and then get that all taken care of. So the amount of time, energy, effort, peace of mind, well-being, and like I said, build in this whole system, make sure everything's self-sufficient when we're gone, when we're here, a whole lot less work, and just makes chicken keeping a whole lot easier and more enjoyable. You get to spend more time doing the fun things like hanging out with the girls instead of having to clean up and come back out and look after them for any stragglers. Anyway, I just thought I'd share a little update, show our new product, tell you how much we're enjoying it, and definitely give it a look if you're interested in something like that, and making it as self-sufficient as possible on your homestead. And thanks for watching, and until next time, stay perfect.